Hello everyone and welcome back to Sandustry. Okay then, I think this might be the last episode of this early series because I think in this one we can knock out the last remaining available features that we have in this game right now. I think that's gold, right? Yeah, that's gold. Okay, so yeah, as I said, I think we can finish up all the features that are available in the game at the moment. First things first, I will quickly reset these batteries. Thank you. And I think what we need to do is we have unlocked this guy, the synthesizer. And for that one, we need to, well, build it right under the fluorinol. And we have plenty of fluorinol right here. So tell you what, we don't really need these batteries anymore. What I will do is quickly reset the used up batteries. That will turn this one back into fluorinol liquid, which is what we need to, well, reprocess. So let me just quickly take care of this and then we can move on to the next thing. I really should have lit more fires, but oh well. And that's done, and that's done. Okay, so batteries, thank you, but we have much better power solutions at this point, so you can go away. Thank you very much. And now it's all back to regular fluorinol. Alright, before we get to that, I think I will increase the efficiency of the seed washer or moisturizer or whatever. Basically, first, we really don't need power connection for the snowmakers, so yeah, this is completely irrelevant. We can get rid of it. And there, we can simply put walls here, and we don't need this one either. There we go. Yeah, these snowmakers will function just fine. Okay then, so what I will do for the seed washers is that we will delete two of these droppers or presses or whatevers and quickly just block off the excess just for the time being. I want to have some peace and quiet for this one, and thank you. So what we will do is delete the roof on top and move these guys. I will move them in a second. For now, what we want to do is block off this. I suppose I will turn off the water for a second as well. Yeah, just move everything here, doesn't matter. Just empty out the water for a second. I think that's all. Okay, so I would like to have a wall here, and then let's have, I think we can have simple conveyor belts at this point. Yes, I think so. So I will have simple conveyor belts here, and this one will move here. And the water will need to come out, and it's already gone, that's fine. We can delete this wall, and a full wall will be here, and then another conveyor belt will go there, and then another row of these. Although I suppose we don't need this wall, we can have the conveyor belts there. Sorry, like this. Yeah, the conveyor belts will block the water anyway, so it's fine. So one more of this, and I suppose I just build out maybe this many. Yeah, should be fine. Okay then, so once again, belts, and now we can have, sorry, not that. That, please. Okay. So, suppose we can have a single press that will speed things up even more. But, yeah, you know what? Yeah, a single press. You can go away. So, this press will go all the way here. And obviously we need to drop the burnt residue on top of that. So what we will do Yeah, I suppose we can make this one a bit more compact. You know, if I had the time and the will, I would rebuild that part, but for now it's fine. So let's just do this. And this one will move a bit closer. So the launcher will be here. Yeah, obviously not right now, but in a second. So you will drop stuff, yeah, there. Obviously block it off. You know what, yeah. This one will be one more up, because we want to have a small ramp going into the presser like this. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, quickly finish up the launcher. Good. And I think that will do. Yeah. Okay, you can go away, you can go away. All the gold can go in the gold storage, obviously. This one, yeah, for the time being, it is going to be dead space, so yeah, just fill it up. Whatever. That's fine. And that's dead space, that's fine. And that is dead space as well. Okay, and by the way, just take a look at these filters. I want to be extra sure. So this is burnt residue remains, everything gets dropped. That sounds good to me. Here, we want to make sure that the gold falls down. I guess that means that we might want to have one more filter here. Yeah. Copy and... No. The... You go away. Copy. Paste. But... Why do you want to build a wall version? Can I please have this one? So... seed... wet seed and water. That will get blocked. Exactly. Yeah, the gold can fall through. That's fine. And that looks good to me. Right? Right. I think that's fine. Okay, gold, you can get dropped. And let's zoom out. So... Oh, right. And block this one as well. Like so. Okay, I think this is now ready. Yeah, reopen the water, fill up these little channels, and as you might have guessed, basically residue will drop here, turns into gold and seeds. They should basically, with this one, we will always only have a single pixel high throughput in each of these lanes. But we have 4 lanes, so basically it's going to be the equivalent of a full block worth of, well, level 2 belt throughput, at least theoretically. In fact, tell you what, let's stress test this. Let's burn all this residue right now. Let's turn this all into burnt residue. That should help out a lot for stress testing. So burn all this, please. Good. Move the unburnt residue to the top. There. And move the burnt residue down where it belongs. I think we are ready for stress testing. So, launcher, let's see what happens. Go for it. So obviously, residue gets dropped. And basically any higher of these lanes will act as basically overflows. Also, apparently we have some unburnt residue here, which we really don't want. You know what? Yeah, I just noticed we don't want to have gold in here. So, yeah, advanced filter, block the seed, wet seed, no. Block the wet seeds and the water. Yeah. Sorry, zoom in and replace that one and that one and that one. So the gold will still fall through. Yeah, that's more like it. In fact, look at all those seeds. Anyways, sometimes maybe we can have unwetted seeds making its way here. Also, can you please work as I want? Thank you. That's water, that should be fine. Why are you blocked? I mean, the bottom one is working fine, but maybe I just need to increase the launcher throughput in this one. But preferably facing this way. Also, burnt residue, can you please come back down? It was working so well in my tests. Maybe, I don't know, I might have missed something, but maybe just needed a bit of extra babysitting and now it should be fine. I guess we will see. Maybe it's the gold. Oh well, I will keep an eye on it. Anyways, with this one out of the way, we can get back to the progress, which is going to be right here. So what I will do is basically out of the synthesizer will come Orixite, which will be need to go through the shaker. So I will preemptively set up some shakers right here. And yeah, it's not going to be, you know, the most efficient layout. It's just going to be this basically, because this is the end of the early access offering, so this will do. So there we go. And we'll put a bunch of these, what's it called? A synthesizer right here. So all across there, and that will turn fluorinol into this oroxide, and through the shaker we will make this aurolite. Just block the access, we don't want this one to go through. Anyways, accept. Oro extractor is now available, and there we go. Okay, so what we need to do next is build one of the oro extractors. There we go. And that will consume all this aurolite and start creating some kind of shell around it. So let's go for it. Oro extractor, I will put it right here. Basically, it will attract all this aurolite, and you will see in a second. There we go. It will basically start flowing towards it. And if it gets stuck anywhere, it's not going to be very efficient. So we want to have this one right where the aurolite is being made. Anyways, next up, we have these little blue swarming guys, whatever they are. Basically, we can direct them. And what we need to do is direct them towards big clumps of this green stuff. And they will start extracting aura. And once we have 10,000, that's going to be the end of the early access features for now. Obviously, later on we can expect more, but you know what? It is a pretty extensive amount of feature already, I think. Anyways, this will require a lot of power, so if we really wanted to, we could increase the power production. But you know what? I think it's fine. It will just take some time. Basically, we are processing this one much faster than we are making the fluorinol, so I think it will be okay. Anyways, For the first upgrade, we need, I believe, 1000. And that will unlock the vulcanizer, which is going to be, well, the lava making gun. For the time being, while this one is working, I think I will go down and explore a bit more. Let's just make sure that we don't overflow the gold until we have the lava gun. Just do this and that's fine. The seed wetter is working okay. I think the reason it has some problems is because of the gold falling onto these belts. Hopefully it's going to be not much of a problem from now on. Yeah, but anyways, I think this will work quite nicely. For now, let's just go down into the mines and start exploring again. You know what? Before we do so, don't go down just yet. Let me just quickly, empty out the water from this one. Maybe we can turn this space into a flock site production facility. You know, the upgrade material. Let me see. Turn these back into walls and create a nice big empty space. Like this. So I do believe we have everything unlocked for it, right? We have the Void Rift. Yeah. The Void Rift will start creating, I don't know, some kind of void seeds. And we can put them onto planters. Let's go for that one. Let's just create a small, I don't know, planting maybe here. Would be fine. So, Void Rift, you will go right on top. And there it is. And yes, this will start creating void flower soil. And all we need to do is shoot it. And that will create void petals. And we can mix these void petals with either red sand or moon hop to create different kinds of materials. For now, I really want to have some mixing happening here, so tell you what, turn all this into a big long conveyor belt, like that. Catch it, don't let it fall down, and let's just create a nice big launcher here. Yeah, that should keep it circulating and creating a relatively flat stockpile. Anyways, and let's just quickly build up a bit of extra petals. Okay, that will do. And let's bring up a bunch of extra sand. I think we can, we have plenty of sand around here. What I will do is block access here. Yeah, we don't want any sand making its way back here. So let's start extracting. Okay, we have 3 full tanks of red sand. That should be plenty enough for some research. So let's go upstairs. And basically all we need to do is dump it all on top of these petals. So let's go for it. And that will turn it into this purple stuff. First, just dump everything in here, and then I will start basically making a lot of petals. So there we go. And yeah, let's make enough to process all this red sand. Alright, also, we want to make sure that the little whatevers actually do what they need to do, so let's redirect them as well. Alright, and at this point we should have enough, there we go, we can buy more of these ore extractors, and we can buy the vulcanizer. Yes, please. Let me just quickly fill up the reservoir here. We definitely don't want to run out of lava down here because we need to make sure that the gold is continuously being melted. Okay, that's plenty enough. So, are you guys... yeah, need a bit more redirecting? That should do it. Okay, let's keep making petals. I think that should be enough for a little bit. Let's just quickly mix them together. So there we go. Let's make a bunch of, what's it called? Void bloom. And that's going to be enough for now. And what I want to do is... yeah, let's just build it here, I suppose. So, I want to have a flux emanator. You can go here. And then I want to create a small spout that will funnel the void blooms into it. So let's just do that. And that will do as well. Looks good to me. And yeah, all we need to do is pick up a bunch of these void blooms and then dump them right on top of the emanator. So let me just quickly pick it up. Let's make sure we don't pick up anything else. And there we go. And that will do. Okay, so 3 full tanks. So just dump them right here. I'm sure we can automate this somehow, but once we have everything upgraded, it's not going to be relevant anymore, so it's fine. So there we go. 3 full tanks. And this will give us basically a bunch of fluxite. Just let it build up, and once we are ready, we will come back, break it all down, and we will have plenty of upgrade materials. So anyways, in the meantime, you guys are ready for redirection again, and we can upgrade the spiral swarm. This is a automatic, well, it will, these red ones will spiral around the center. We cannot redirect those. They will basically just fly around and do their thing. But we have also unlocked the prismite well. Well, basically what this does is siphon the aura of this little extractor, and it will turn it into prismite. But I don't think I want to do that, because this prismite is basically, it will just accumulate down here and it will just take up space. What I want to do is wait for the prisma line well. Basically, what this will do is create a, I don't know, some kind of a shield right above it. So yeah, I think it's going to be a bit more useful. Also for that one, I don't think this is the correct placement for it. I mean, it's fine, but yeah, we might need to move this one at some point. Anyways, I think we can move the target maybe here. And can we unlock anything else? We can unlock the swarm capacity number 2 in a second. But not quite yet. Anyways, let's just keep working on this one as well. Also, might as well make a bunch of extra, what should I call it, plants. So there we go. I think shooting this one will break down the seeds as well, right? Yeah, it will break down the seeds. So what we might want to do is let the seeds accumulate, distribute them, wait for them to grow, and then shoot them. I think that might be a bit better that way. Anyways, I think this is now more petals than we would ever need, so that should be fine as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me just quickly... suppose we can move it manually like this, but the vacuum is a bit more efficient, I think. And there we go. So now we have built up a good amount of Luxite. Let's go ahead and break it all. And we have 2000 upgrade materials. Let's see what we can unlock. I will go for the gun velocity rounds. That will basically make it sure that the gun rounds will get to their final destination a lot faster. Basically, almost a hit scan weapon, which is kind of nice. And then, I suppose the rocket would be a pretty good upgrade as well. Yeah, extended magazine first and then heavy payload. So we need 350 more Fluxite. And that's enough. Okay, so now we can have the heavy payload for the rocket. So we can shoot more and it will hit harder as well. Very, very nice. Oh yeah, much better. Okay then, yeah, just let it build up. We'll come back to harvest it again. Okay, well, I suppose we can simply continue exploring. Yeah, let's go for it. So, where do we want to go? We have done this one. I suppose we can go down this way, maybe. Let's see what we can find. Also, you know what? Yeah, a bunch of extra red sand. Okay, I think that is one of the upgrade boxes. Let me see what we can find. So, with the drill, all we need to do is dig through this stone, and that's all. And let's see what's on the other side. Well, apparently some power slugs. Might as well come with us. As I said, these power slugs are not very efficient at generating power, so I suppose in case we need to kickstart the batteries for whatever reason, they can come in handy, but other than that, it's not going to be a lot. Anyways, no, I don't think we can get to the upgrade this way. Maybe if I dig down. And there it is. Okay, first, just clean up after ourselves. Thank you. And yeah, this is one of the easier ones. All we need to do is the rocket is to shoot there. Cinders will fall onto this one, burn, release the snow, and we can go over the water. So there we go. And that should do it. Nice. We have the new upgrade. And that's going to be... okay, we have 2 more left. Thank you. One of the upgrades coming from the Aura farm is going to be... let me see. Yeah, here we go. It's going to be not the Void Gun. Where is the... there we go. Locator. With this one, we can locate the upgrades, but we only have 2 of them left. Eh. Anyways, Swarm Strikers. These will add extra nanobots. This one will increase the count to 160, and most importantly, this last one will cause the Seekers to automatically seek out the the stuff that they need to break down. So we no longer have to automatically redirect them. And as you might have noticed, the amount of aura that we are farming is going to be a lot faster from now on. So we can upgrade, unlock this one fairly soon now. Anyways, this one is finished, just teleport out, thank you, and let's see what else we can find. Now, this purple guy, this one can turn used void juice back into, void juice. So, I'm not going to use it, I don't think. It's a decent little function, but not that interesting. So yeah, I don't think I will use it. Anyways, can I get to this point? I guess we can dig through here. There we go. First, we have hit some Fluxite, and we have enough aura to unlock the next tier, which is going to be nothing because this is the end of the current feature set for the game. So there we go. Congratulations, we have reached the end of the current early access. Hopefully it will be expanded later on. Ooh, that's a lot of Fluxite. Love to see it. There we go. The second to last upgrade. There we go. Okay, let me just quickly dig through, and yeah, this is one of the easiest ones. You will see in a second. Let me just quickly dig through. And there we go. Okay, so what we need to do is build a small wall here, drop the lava on top, and that will burn. Right? Release. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that will burn this burnable whatever, and that will block the water, and we can pick up the upgrade. Thank you. Good and good. And now we just need one more. Can I hunt it down before we say goodbye? That would be a kind of a nice end for the series. if I was one of the puzzle boxes, I think I would be maybe here. Looks like a pretty safe guess. Let me just quickly go there. If all goes well, we might find it here. Yeah, basically they are all on this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so yeah. This looks like a pretty safe bet, so let's see if we get lucky. And exactly. Haha. Nice. That was a lucky guess. Okay, let's see. I think the last one, I think the entrance is going to be on this side, right? I really don't remember. It's been a while. Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright, this is the water puzzle. So, what we need to do is fill up this one and this one. And we need to prevent the water from getting into these teleporters, because that will make them go back to the start. So basically we need to block these. So block, then we can, well, block this one this way. So this one will be filled up, and then the water will fall this way, and basically do this and this. And that should do it. So if I release it, this one is filled, and this one is filled. Lovely. Okay, so that's the last upgrade. And thank you. Open, and now the rocket will have incendiary warheads. So basically, you know, light things on fire. And then the quick charge. And the upgrade tree is complete. Nice. Let's just take a look at the rocket. Ooh, nice. Yeah, much more splashy explosion radius. And it burns, as it said. Okay then, well, I think we are done down here. And there we go. Okay, we are not quite full on red sand, so might as well fill up. And then we will teleport upstairs. There we go. Okay, dump the red sand here. And then first redistribute the seeds. Nice. And we might as well pick up the void, whatever, the purple stuff. Yeah, you know what, just keep building it, it's fine. So, how are we around here? Nice. They have managed to eat up all the Auralite. Just quickly release these. For some reason they got stuck. Thank you. Dump the rock side back in here as well. Pick up the Florino that managed to fall out. You can go back in here. And this one belongs in there. This is, I think, yeah, that one. And let's make sure all the whatchamacallit is working. Oh yeah, it's a lot better now. So, yeah, you know what? I will try to remove this one real quick, if I can. Basically, as soon as we have absolutely nothing, none of these crystals left, then we should be able to remove the central extractor, I believe. But it's being built up too fast. I guess we can, yeah, just remove the Florinol real quick. Okay, that will make sure that we can very quickly take care of these crystals, and then I will move the aura farm. I think what we just need to do is make sure that it's going to be 45-degree angle from this point. That way the petals will not get stuck, basically. At least fingers crossed. And there we go. Okay, so what I will do is build another one, ore extractor, but 45° from this point also. To make sure that nothing gets stuck, remove that. Anything in the way? Not really. To be safe, no, don't build it yet. Remove this one as well. In fact, yeah, this one can be completely demolished. Okay, so as I said, 45° from this point, so nothing gets stuck. I guess we can put it here. Should be fine, right? Make sure no petals get stuck. So come back here. As they get released, and they fly to it immediately. Very good. Okay, we can put this back. Okay, very quickly. We have enough to quickly extend the grabber capacity and do it one more time. So just harvest this real quick. And there's going to be plenty. Upgrade the grabber. That way we can do this a lot faster. And there we go. Anything left that we might want to pick up? So we have some right here. Also, all these need to come back upstairs. So florinol. Any that managed to fall down further? No, I think it's fine. So once again, florinol belongs in the florinol tank. Right there. And release all the void whatevers. Nice. Okay, then let me just quickly redistribute this one as well. And that's about it. Yeah, just delete. And let's finish the game. So, let's go to here. And what I will do is have the prismal line well on top of this. This is why we had to move the central point, because we can only build this one right next to this ore extractor. So I will build a bunch of these right here. And it will start building some kind of a line. I have absolutely no idea what this does, but I suppose we'll find out somewhere down the line in early access. If I had to guess, maybe this is some kind of a shield that will block maybe some meteors or something coming down from above. That would make sense. So we can protect our factory basically. As I said, I have no idea, but it would make sense. So anyways, this will span from one end of the map to the other, and it will generate this, I don't know, aura shield or something. Prisma line. So yeah, there we go. I think this will be it for this series. And you know what? For a small 15 euro game, it is pretty alright. Plus it's still in early access, so I suspect we can expect a lot more content later on. But for now, thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.